Hello everyone, Treecks here, and welcome back to Donkey Kong 64. We're getting started in the tag barrel, because we actually did good in the last episodes, didn't we? With the exception of one Kong. We now have the ability to choose every single one. Tiny Kong is actually the one we unlocked in the previous episode, and that's also where we stopped. Now in part 6 of Donkey Kong 64, we're going to continue in Angry Aztec. Diddy Kong was actually the one we left off with, however I'm first going to pick Donkey Kong, because at the end of the previous episode, while picking Diddy Kong, I was stupid enough not to pick up this banana for DK. I'm pretty sure you actually already mentioned it in the comments, or you probably didn't, because of course you guys knew I was going to pick it up at some point. That is something I should have done in the previous episode, I know. Completely forgot about it. But we do have it now. Diddy Kong is going to continue. There's a couple of purple coins over here. That's something we need to remember. The moment we actually get Tiny. She's going to start off with 0 banana coins, of course. Tiny's splat is also here, that we've already seen. Ow! I never asked you to do that, sir. But anyway, getting killed by Kasplat's aside, it's time for Diddy to actually get his move in this level. One of the more staple moves in the entire game, and therefore one I don't want to skip out on. Definitely. This one we were going to want to have. 5 coins yet again, just like with DK. And for Diddy, that actually buys the most famous move in Donkey Kong 64, the Rocketbarrel Boost. I don't know whether you deserve this gem. Oh, alright. Jump into my barrel with your face on it. To try out my prototype jet barrel. Take to the air, if you can. But keep an eye on your crystal coconuts. As I'm afraid, it's a bit thirsty. Press the A button to thrust, the Z button if you want to hover, and press the B button to fire your pop guns. Amazing, huh? Indeed, you read correctly. This is our way to fly in this game. Diddy Kong is actually the one appointed to be able to fly in this game. And that is indeed sometimes really fun to do. Sometimes also a bit tedious, but let's go get started with that, shall we? Here in the main room of the level we actually have a Diddy Kong barrel, which we can now use to fly around with our rocket barrels. But do be quick, because of course this move is not infinite. This is Diddy's move that uses crystal coconuts. Our first task is to actually go on top of the lava temple and find that there's 5 bananas for Diddy to get. Make sure not to land so you can keep on going. There's more stuff to do. Namely in the middle of the stage. This one actually involves a golden banana as well. But it's also a banana bunch. Go through the sun, and then turn around and do it again. And of course, Nintendo/Rare rule, you need to do it 3 times. After the 3rd time, and this guy actually appears. Vulture. With goggles even. I'm not too sure if that guy actually needs those, but still. Ah, free them! Thanks, Diddy! If you fancy a test of your flying skill, come and see. No. Pressing the A button to rocket barrel also makes the dialogue go away. But anyway, it was pretty obvious what he was trying to say. We need to get to that guy and actually do a challenge involving the rocket barrel boost. Let's see if we can get to him. He's actually on the other side of the quicksand over here. Usually I don't care about damage and just run my way through. It's quicker than actually going to the banana ports. Oh, what the hell? Apparently the challenge was already started. Okay, let's try that again. Oh, here you are, Diddy. I thought you got lost. Follow me around the level and fly through all the rings that I leave behind. If you want to win a prize. Oh yeah, and by the way, there's infinite coconuts in this challenge, by the way, as you can see. The game will make sure you never run out of crystal coconuts while trying this. For this challenge we actually get infinite. Of course only momentarily. After the challenge that's going to be gone again. The challenge indeed asks us to go through all of the rings. If you even miss one of them, the challenge fails. This is the perfect way to actually try to get a feel for the rocket barrels. Something I clearly don't have quite yet. These things are really fun to use, but also quite difficult to control. Luckily, this test is actually here to make me get used to the controls again. Yeah, that was it. Nice flying, Diddy. Now, let's see what I can find you as a prize. Golden banana, of course. The golden banana. For that we actually lose our infinite coconuts. Make sure to get here in time. 16 in total, number 5 on the stage. Alright, my notes are screaming still not to land. We actually want to go to the door temple. Temple with all of the doors. There we also want to pick up something. On the rooftop, of course. For the reason why we don't want to land quite yet. The switch. Get the coconut refill and bam! Feed me. Something that can only appear in a rare game. Pretty obvious what we need to do, right? The door temple is something we couldn't do quite yet. That is not opened yet, but we'll be taking care of that right now. Also the whole reason why we needed to skip it with DK. There's 2 ways we can actually approach this. We actually need to feed this guy our peanuts. We can do that from the rocket barrel, or we can just stand on the floor here and aim with our crosshair in order to try to get it in his mouth. It does make the timing a bit more difficult, because this way we cannot really get close to it. Therefore we need to time our shots. Okay, that one's a bit too early. That one's way too late. So that's also taken care of, and that will finally open up the door temple for all of the Kongs. Because you can see, switches for every single Kong will appear. Right, thank you, sir. Time for us to head out. Get in there with Diddy first. He's the one we have out, so might as well. Diddy's switch is actually on the first floor, I'm pretty sure, not on the bottom floor. Diddy also has a couple of bananas here. And the ones on the trees are going to be for Tiny. But we can get back here for some crystal coconuts. There's also a headphone here, but that we don't need to refill our music. Oh, no. It is indeed on the bottom floor. I remembered completely incorrectly. This is clearly the peanut switch. But no matter, eventually we'll find the door. There's only 5 of them, so... Now let's go see how this place works. Even in here we need to shoot a switch, it looks like. Open up 2 doors. Music is quite scary in here. Well, there are Kremlings in here. Banana coin. Also back to max crystal coconuts. So we can do some fancy flying again, if we want to. And here's the next switch. Let's go right. Yeah, good bet to go right. I see something I want. Balloon. Missed. 72. Oh. Oh, clobbers, help! Donkey Kong Country 2, why? Why are you here? I really love their come on! Let's quickly get out of here. We can easily get rid of these guys by throwing oranges at them, but on the other hand, they're also not worth it. These guys can't kill with orange, because they always drop an orange whenever you do. But anyway, at the end of this pathway, golden banana, not a surprise. However,
get out.
that is not where it ends. The moment we get the golden banana, We get the return of Crosshair from Donkey Kong Country 3. And he will instantly kill us the moment we're not out of this temple in time. So make sure to run quickly. And get out. Gotta love that rare humor. They always know how to make a good time. At least back in the day they knew how to do that. Next thing on the agenda. We still need to go to the final temple in this area we have not been to yet. It's going to be in the corner over there. Diddy Kong is actually the one to unlock it, even though Tiny is the one who needs to do stuff in there. But Diddy needs the Chimpy charge in order to open everything up. As you can see already, there's a couple of gongs over there. That's why we didn't come here earlier with DK, because DK couldn't do anything here. 75 bananas. The banana medal is already in. There's more bananas in the trees. There should be 3 bunches, because there are 3 trees over here. This one making 80. 85. And the final one making 90. Diddy's getting close to being done. Now, let's go open up this place. 4 gongs, so this is going to take a while. Chimpy charge all of them. Missed! Come on. Stupid controls. Okay, there we go. And here comes the final temple. Banana on top. Well, that's an easy puzzle to solve, I think. Rocketbarrel Boost, where are you? This is going to hurt a bit. I don't want to go all the way around, so I'm still going to take the damage. And find my rocket barrel. Let's go! And that makes 4. Pet will appear for a musical instrument we do not own yet. Not too hard to guess for who that's going to be. I did already give away the one who needs to go in this temple is Tiny, so that music pet's indeed for Tiny. So the final thing we still need to do for Diddy is get that final balloon that he still needs for 100 bananas. And that one is actually located in the quicksand cave that DK actually went into. Diddy, of course, cannot go in there because he cannot use the invincibility barrel. But he can use warp pet number 5. That actually appeared after clearing that place. And that's where you get in here. And that's indeed where his balloon is flying around. Bam! 100 bananas for Diddy. So, that's also taken care of. Final thing we need to do. Find the blueprint for Diddy. Also not that difficult to find. Also required the Rocketbarrel Boost, and therefore we didn't do it earlier. Need to get back to the first room in the stage. Find ourselves Kasplat with the red hair. Warp pet number 4, let's go. And then make our way to warp pet number 2. Quickest way to get back into the first room. The rocket barrel in the first room is actually located on the tree, right beside warp pet number 2. Easy to find. Not too hard to guess. In this room there's also a couple of things to find on top of the buildings. The top of the first one we've already been to. That's where the switch was to open up the second corridor. But this other building, this temple over here, indeed has the Kasplat for Diddy. Shooting him with your pop gun is fun and everything, but it takes way too long. I did try it out at some point, actually trying to keep my rocket barrel boost and shooting him with my pop gun. But this is a bit more efficient, I think. So with that we can scratch Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is done. Now let's make our way back to the tag barrel and move on. Okay, here we are. Diddy Kong. It was fun playing around with you. You're still my favorite little man. However, it's time to move on to the blue collector, Lanky. Hello, Lanky. There are 5 golden bananas for you to find in here too. Are you really going to say that with every single new Kong that we're going to pick? But this stretchy little orangutan is indeed going to be our next playable character. I must admit he has a really interesting moveset with all of its stretchy arm stuff. Let's go see what we can all do with him. First thing on the agenda is actually climbing all of the trees that surround this main room of the stage, because all of them are going to have blue banana bunches on them. There's going to be 2 of them in this section. Here's the second one, giving us a nice total of 10 already. Next we want to go to the shop and actually buy ourselves a couple of moves. First one being his gun, of course. Yeah, we need to go over here. Let's climb the tree. Funky's armory is on the other side. And just like with Diddy, we actually get a couple of banana coins right in front of the store. It's also the whole reason why I wanted to start in this area with Lanky. Check this out! I've got a real cool shooter that will trash K. Rool's army. And it's yours for just 3 coins. Are we talking deal here? You've got a dealio, Funkio. Lanky's weapon is the Grape shooter. Okay, let's go do the voice again. I really love doing Funky's voice. Looking good, Lanky. Let me give you the lowdown. To fetch out or put away your shooter, press and hold the Z button and then press C left. Press B to fire. You can also press the C up button to use the aiming sight mode. And if you're firing blanks, I'm the monkey to C for ammo refills. Yeah, my apologies. I really love the way Funky talks, so that dialogue I really love to read, even though it's the same one every single time. But anyway, time wasting aside, it's time to actually start working with Lanky for the first time. We have a shooter, so we can already go into the door temple. Might as well take that out of the way immediately. And for him we do need to go up to the first floor. Yeah, the Grape is all the way at the top left. Let's make our way there. I don't really have a whole lot of room to aim here, but still. Let's open up the door. Let's see if the challenge for Lanky is going to be similar to the one for Diddy. Camera, hello. Does not want to turn around on its own by the looks of it. 2 ways we can go again. It can be a bit confusing sometimes because it's not always a dead end. Sometimes they actually both go to the next area. There's a balloon flying around. Oh, moves quite quickly. Go away, you stupid clump. The balloon should be the only thing there, so I don't have to check out the other corridor. Or might even do that on the way back. Let's try shooting. More clumps. Die, please. No. What the hell? Not too sure how he was able to hit me, but apparently he did. Oh, crystal coconuts. That's something Lanky cannot carry yet. We don't have a single move from him yet, not even from the first world, so... Ow! I don't like you guys. Oh, for Lanky, this area actually ends in a bonus barrel by the looks of it.
Welcome to bonus
and it's going to be a new one. Big Bug Bash. Swat the flies. Press the A button to use the swatter. Oh, it speaks for itself. Pretty simple minigame. You just need to swat some flies. Even though it's not, in all honesty, really that easy. The most annoying thing about this minigame is the fact that the flies actually start laughing at you the moment you miss them. Now, leave it rare to actually make an insect be able to laugh at you. Come on. In real life, I'm actually a big pro with fly swatters, but still. In this game, it's not really working out for me. But at least challenge completed. Golden banana number 1 for Lanky. In total, not just in the stage. Once again, we need to start fleeing for Crosshair. Crosshair is going to take a sweet time to actually shoot at us, so we have plenty of time to leave. I even feel confident enough to actually refill my ammo. Thank you, full ammo. There we go. So, that makes a nice episode, I feel. Diddy has been completed. Donkey almost completed. Still need to do his bit in the temple over here, but I think I'll leave that until we've completed the rest. And in the meantime, we can actually close off this episode. Lanky has also started with his collection of golden bananas here. Next time we can try to finish things off with him as well. And perhaps even start playing with Tiny for the first time in this game. That might sound promising. See you folks in the next episode, and Treecks out. Thank you for watching.